Hello. It is 0320 o'clock. 320. 0320. So the house is asleep, so I feel pretty insecure making this video. I might be on the verge of waking someone up. I don't know. Tables. So let me tell you what's been going on lately. I guess that brings us back to January 25th evening, because that's when I made the last video. It was Hunger Games. I forgot to bring something up in that video, but I don't know if I should talk about that in this video or if I should talk about that in the next Hunger Games video I make, if I make one. But I'll tell you what, you will call his Hunger Games Part 9 and 10. I think last time I watched those were like maybe longer ago than the other ones. Like either 3 or 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago. Because the second time I watched the entire series, I didn't actually watch the entire series. I stopped on, I actually stopped on on the Hunger Games with Subscribers Part 3. I got bored right after they won. And so I didn't watch Part 9 and Part 10. In Part 10, I guess Part 10 was the one that I really did not remember, like, at all. I pretty much, barely remembered it. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Because that's what the comment said. And, yeah, so I didn't watch it a year ago, I only watched it 2 years ago. And, yeah, I mean, it was kind of a cool video. Like, at the end, you saw him, actually, he was using, you could actually see face cam. He had face cam at the end for a bit, and you could see, like, the Skype call, and like when he was trading, like giving Slammy some knife, but he gave him a Team Fortress 2 spy, like the regular knife, instead of the Counter-Strike Global Offensive knife, which he was expecting. I don't know, he was just being kind of expressive there in the face cam. Whatever. Whatever that means. I'm not really making sense. Why is there so many health? Like health. Okay, maybe that is not that much. So anyway, on the evening of January 25th, I stayed up quite a while, and I don't really remember anything except I was talking in that Discord server, you know, and I told them about how I dress, and they felt like they were criticizing me, so I cried because I will never get a girlfriend. And that night, I don't even remember why, but I was thinking of that song, Frank Sinatra's cover of That's Life. Can't speak. I was listening to that. You know, it's a good song. I first listened to it a year ago. Because it was popularized by the film Joker, which I hadn't watched yet, but I was listening to that song. I don't even remember how I found it. Like, it might have just popped up in my recommended or something. I don't know. For some reason, I associated with this one boy in the Misfit Lounge, you know, the Discord server I was in at the time. I associated with one boy in particular, maybe because I don't really know why. He might have talked about Joker at some point, I don't know. But I don't know. He was also, like, I'm thinking maybe he was the one who shared that song in, like, the music channel of the server. I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe part of also why I associated with him is just because of, he used to have it enabled so that you could see what he was listening to on Spotify on Discord, which I used to have too. And then I disabled it, because I figured that might not be so good after all. And no one seems to care anyway. No one has ever brought it up with me, except maybe once or twice. Only like once. Or maybe never. So, but I used to see on his, I used to see he was always listening to, like, I don't know, like, music that made him look cool. I'm not saying it in that way. I'm not saying that he was doing that on purpose. I'm just saying that that was my perspective. Like, he was always listening to, like, Frank Sinatra. He was listening to a lot of Frank Sinatra and similar old music. But listening to That's Life again made me also think of Joker, because I did watch Joker at some point in 2020, and it made me think of that one alternate version of That's Life that you could hear at one point on the television in the film. That really stood out to me when I watched the film, because yeah, I was familiar with the song, and I heard this like instrumental on the television. It was cool. So that was the next day then, because then I went to sleep and I woke up, and or I think it was the next day. I don't even remember. I can go on my Tumblr and check. Yeah, I also got an A in math. The teacher had told me on January 22nd when I took the test, but I hadn't seen it yet. Saw it yesterday. Wait, yesterday? Wait, what? Okay, Tumblr seems to be messing with me, because it's saying that... What? How is that possible? Oh, maybe it is possible, actually. Yeah. So whatever. No, I can't check that, but... Okay, so it was the next day, I think, and I googled... yeah, it was the next day. So what I did was I searched for Joker 2019, That's Life instrumental on TV. That's what I searched, and then I found it on YouTube. That instrumental was on YouTube. I thought, man, that's cool. And I listened to it, and I listened to it more times. Or, yeah, whatever. It's pretty cool. So then when biology class was over, which was, well, I guess it would have been 13:30 o'clock, I went to bed, and I ended up sleeping for 8 hours, approximately. I wasn't planning on it, but I did. So I woke up at like 21 o'clock. So, and you know, was on Discord a bit and whatever. So at like, I don't know, 23 or 23:30 or so, went downstairs to see if there was a dinner I missed, and there sure was. So heated it up, made some sandwiches out of the bread. Yeah, whatever, you know, prepared my meal. And I ate a lot. So what I'd started doing earlier on January 26th was that I was like rewatching parts of Joker, and I continued with that. You know, at around midnight. And so I rewatched for like a decent amount of Joker. Realized that Murray was Robert De Niro after. You know, I rewatched Goodfellas, and my opinion of Goodfellas reversed, and so I've become more familiar with Robert De Niro. Realized that was him. Oh, getting wrecked by bots. Sounds like my Tinder, am I right, fellas? Huh. And I was thinking about Vriska earlier. Talking about it a bit with my friend. I thought of that quote, you know? Living well is the best revenge. But then there's also the fact that I have to wonder how many girls are like that. I may be a misogynist. Oh, and I was also listening to, or whatever. I thought of this one piece that I listened to a while ago. I couldn't remember the name of it, so I went into one of these Discord servers I posted it in. I found it. It was called The Last Time Blues by Charlie McCoy. And yeah, so this is like a blues song from like way long time ago. But anyway, well, I was surprised to find it on Spotify. I keep getting surprised by just how how much music is on Spotify. It really surprises me how much they have. It's crazy. Sometimes they even have stuff that I can't find on YouTube. Like this one album I listened to actually recently, called Woo Wee. I made a Frank Tufano reference in the first in my Let's Play Hunger Games, Minecraft Hunger Games video. You know, because he says "whoa wee" in his video about the vegan, like the, no, what's it called, the carnivore diet secret, or the carnivore diet secret, or whatever. The carnivore diet secret. But so I googled it and I found that there was an album called that, a jazz album, so I had to listen to it. It was mediocre. It was just typical jazz, nothing special. I guess. Yeah, whatever. I feel so very thirsty for some reason. And yeah, they also had the one from Joker, the instrumental of That's Life from Joker. They also had that on Spotify. It's like that. It's like that lyric from Last Time Blues, which I just mentioned. It's like a funny lyric. I don't think no woman in this whole round world do right. I don't think no woman in this whole round world do right. If they be good all day, they will do wrong at night. Papa Charlie McCoy. Papa. I don't know why he's called Papa. It's called Papa Charlie McCoy. Charles, quote, Papa Charlie, unquote, McCoy. What happened? What the hell? McCoy's career was cut short by his service with the United States Army during World War II. In poor health after the war, he never returned to music. He died in Chicago in 1950 from paralytic brain disease, only a few months after his brother died. Both are buried in the West Vale Cemetery in Alsip, Illinois. Alsip, Illinois has a teapot in its flag. I haven't drunk tea in a while. Well, it's been like 2 days, is what I mean by a while. Now, the reason I listened to that song was because of, like, I was interested in what blues music is exactly. And I guess that's the answer. I don't know, it can be kind of difficult sometimes to understand what these genres are, really. Like, I also went on, like, something, I don't even remember. Like, I was looking into all this, like, I don't even know. Let me go see if I can find it. Because, like, if you go on Wikipedia, you can, like... let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember now. So... Yeah. So I was watching, you know that video, that Scottish woman singing, My Boy Lollipop at that funeral? I thought of that video again, and I googled the song, and it was like some like Jamaican teenager, Millie Small, recorded a version of it, and it became one of the top-selling ska songs of all time. So yeah, I looked at the genre, and it said rhythm and blues and ska. So I was like, ska, what the fuck is ska? And it said that the Jamaican pronunciation is skia. Okay. So anyway, so the thing about Wikipedia is that if you go on music genres, they'll show you stylistic origins. So if you click on here, so stylistic origins, it says what one of the, so the stylistic origins of ska are Jamaican mento. So if you go on if you go on mento, it says it's a style of Jamaican folk music here, and they have some rhythm here that's like, I don't even remember. It was like do 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 or something like that. And it says that the stylistic origins of mento are kaiso, calypso, and kumina music. So if you go on kaiso, it says it's it's a type of music popular in Trinidad and Tobago and other countries, especially the Caribbean, which originated in West Africa and later evolved into calypso music. And if you look at the stylistic origins of kaiso, it says traditional music of the Congo people and West African music. Yeah. And if we go back to mento, so there's also calypso here, and calypso is a style of Afro-Caribbean music that originated in Trinidad and Tobago during the early to mid 19th century. Its rhythms can be traced back to West African kaiso and the arrival of French planters and their slaves from the French Antilles in the 18th century. So it says that the stylistic origins of Calypso are Kaiso and Canboulay. And Canboulay is a precursor to Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. It was originally a harvest festival at which drums, singing, dancing and chanting were an integral part. Okay, and also if we go back to Mento, it says that one of the third stylistic origin is Kumina music. Kumina is apparently an Afro-Jamaican religion and practices that include secular ceremonies, dance, and music that have all developed from the beliefs and traditions brought to the island by Congo enslaved people and indentured laborers from the Congo region of West Central Africa during the post-emancipation era. What? Okay. I don't know, man. And if we also go back to ska, there's also, it says that the stylistic origins are also calypso, jazz, and New Orleans rhythm and blues. Whatever. I mean, like, my point is just kind of that it's all kind of muddy and complicated. And you don't really know what the hell they're even talking about. I don't know. It's just kind of not very straightforward. Or, I don't know, difficult for me to understand anyway. These music traditions are, and evolutions are difficult for me to understand. Whatever, I'm not really making a point right now. I'm not making much sense right now. Oh, and okay. Okay, so you know, at the start of Joker, he's sign spinning. That made me think of Verlisify, I think. Because Verlisify was an awesome sign spinner. Or, well, yeah. Some people said he wasn't that good, but hey, he's a lot better than me at least. And yeah, so I thought of Verlisify, and he used to be a sign spinner. So I went back and watched that. I thought of his Draw My Life, but I couldn't find it, so I think he's made it unlisted or private, or deleted it. Maybe I'll ask him to please make it public again. His Twitter is suspended, though. I did that with Chubby Emo. Asked him to please make, like, unprivate one of his videos. The one about this kid who completely lost all control. Obviously hasn't responded. Because he's too big for that. Somehow I ended up on this 4chan/VG/thread about who is the worst who is the most shitty PokeTuber out there. And so I found this thread. I guess I'm not gonna read it all, even though there are only like 4 messages. You can go on my Tumblr. my Tumblr is 123fendus.tumblr.com. I don't share it. I don't link it because, like, maybe I would feel embarrassed. If someone read it. Like, I guess the main reason I don't use Twitter anymore is because I don't want hateful people cyberbullying me. If I start, you know, actually tweeting honestly again on my Twitter. Or just stuff like that. I mean, it's just horrible. Yeah. I mean, since no one goes on my Tumblr, it's okay, kind of. I guess I wish people would. Yeah, but I don't link it because it might be embarrassing. So yeah. You know, since this video is so high quality anyway, I can just show you. To make this easier. Who is the most shitty PokeTuber out there? So what do we think of Tamashii? I'd like to fuck her. She's autistic and her videos all come down to, here's a list of things I have the most personal connection to for really stupid fucking reasons, and I'm not even gonna pretend to be objective. I'd still stick my dick in her crooked teeth. She a cutie. Yep, I just watch from time to time when I feel like fapping to her. I think she's really cute. Also, I want to hug her because she clearly wants attention and people to feel bad for her if you've seen her Pokemon 20th anniversary and Draw My Life videos. I feel too bad and can relate to too many things she says to say anything mean about her, even if most of her opinions are illogical. So, this last guy right here, I guess I would kind of relate to. I've made a video about this actually in the past. Let's Play Pokemon White Part 1. I was talking about Tamashii. It was those videos in particular, actually, that I kind of fell for. Well, not really fall for, but more like... you know what I mean, like... the... feel bad for her. I was talking about in those videos, and I was like saying, I'm tired of being a cuck. I was saying in that video. If that makes any sense. I don't feel like I'm making any sense right now. It's like, I found a discussion where someone was being quite relatable. Saying some things which I could relate to. Let's just put it like that, I guess. But I feel like I'm not saying this in a very... articulate way, very clearly. I'm just like really nervous. So I like feel embarrassed if someone watched this, yet I upload it anyway. For some reason. I may be a misogynist. So speaking of Valve, which someone was saying here in the chat. Whatever. Speaking of Valve. Well, yeah. So you know the Discord server I'm in? Someone was talking about how so this person has is like using his father's laptop, or like this laptop he's using has like his dad uses it for work, so he only has 10 gigabytes left to work with, and like because he want to play some video games. Also, his dad is always playing the Nintendo Switch, which I thought was interesting. But anyway, someone recommended Half-Life. It's less than 500 megabytes. And I was like, Half-Life? Half-Life? Okay. I googled it, and Half-Life was from like 1998, and it looked kind of cool. I haven't like watched a bit of a let's play of it on YouTube. I feel really embarrassed right now. Maybe I should stop making these videos. Whoa. What's going on? I guess I've, like... Maybe that wasn't an Uber charge. Maybe it was just... What? Am I Uber charged? There's no way. No, that can't be an Uber charge. It's gotta be something else. Oh my god. I went on Uncle Adams's Facebook today, like an hour ago or so, and I saw funny comments. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Maybe I'll post it on my Tumblr or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I ate a while ago, and I ate so much. I ate a tremendous amount. Man, it sure sucks because I'm gonna have to be going back to school. Like, I'm gonna have to be going to the school building on Mondays and Fridays, which sucks. I don't really know if that's justifiable. I mean, apparently coronavirus is going down, but I don't know. Seems also weird that it would be on Mondays and Fridays only. Like, why those days? Why only 2 days a week? Yeah, like, why only 2 days a week? I mean, what? Oh man, I didn't even think about how annoying it's gonna be to have to bring all my stuff, like, to and fro. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to put my books in my backpack, bring them to and fro again like I used to when I used to go to school. You know, back in the day. I'm not gonna have to bring everything to and fro though, only a few things, so it's okay, I guess. I used to. I used to, bring stuff to and fro all the time. Like I said, back in the day. Oh yeah, there are some bots actually. Let's kick them. I see 2 people with the same profile picture. That's weird. That's not necessarily a bot though. I mean, they have different names. What? What do you mean? What the hell? Are they really gonna do this? I'm not a bot. They really removed me. I mean, what the f... Wow. Okay, so... I may be a misogynist. I don't know what to do. So I happened to like stumble upon this one Reddit post. Where is it? I'm looking through my bookmarks. Would would you stop? Gonna get me killed. You're gonna get me killed. Frick you. Frick you. Frick. I was looking through I was looking through my Super Mario Brothers 3 Let's Play the other day. I skipped, I went to part 3 and watched a random part of part 3, and I saw that and thought it was kind of funny. It's at about 21 minutes if you want to know. Go check it out if you want to go check it out. Where is it? Here it is. What? No, I clicked the wrong one. So, it was actually because I saw this, there's this one, picture you see floating around where there's, that guy from, it was because I was Googling this one thing, there's this comment that people like to spread around. It's what the kids these days call a meme. This song goes very hard. Love from Kazakhstan. I hate women so much, it's unreal. So I had to Google that, and I found this Reddit post which was completely unrelated. So this is the post. It's in the subreddit Not Like the Other Girls. You know this subreddit? You're familiar with it, right? So someone made a post with the title, I hate this sub so much, it's unreal. You know why girls do this, all of you know it. You also know that making fun of it won't stop them, or help them. Then what's the difference between this and same old misogyny? Quoting, and okay, so then the image attached is a screenshot of a Tumblr post. So the Tumblr post says, quote, women with not like other girls syndrome feel that way because they have this misogynist picture of women that got put into their heads by patriarchy, religion, lack of good representation, etc. The image of women being vain, vapid, narcissistic, innocent or slutty, stupid, attention-seeking, untrustworthy, whiny, catty, a sexual object, weak, superficial, money-hungry, boring. Girls view themselves as whole, complex people, so obviously they aren't like that misogynist image of women. But instead of thinking misogyny, they think, well, I guess I'm special. Guess I'm not like the others, like other stupid girls. It's a self-defense mechanism. They think it shields them from misogyny to hate other girls because they're one of the good, cool ones, so they're safe. But in the end, it hurts them too because they are indeed just like other girls, whole, complex, intelligent. When you put down other girls, you're just normalizing girl hatred. You're a girl, you're going to be hated too. Unquote. So anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I guess I do the image of women, which was being described here. I guess that's my image. I guess that's what I genuinely feel. I don't know. Someone made an interesting reply here, actually. Well, I guess it's more like just a whataboutism rather than an actual counter-argument. Whatever, you can go check it out for yourself if you want to, I guess. Literally, no one born and raised in a Western country is taught to view women like this. If they do, it's their own damn fault for being ignorant pieces of shit, male or female, and they are a minority. Yeah, whatever. There's like a conversation here. You can go check it out for yourself, I guess. Or I can do a screen recording. Here. I don't know if I feel like reading all this, really. All teenagers, not just girls, go through this phase at one point or another. There are other subs such as I'm very badass, I'm very smart, and I'm 14 this deep that show. Yeah. Am I one of these? Am I a r/I'm very smart person, maybe? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I just found out voice actress Kato Emiri has a YouTube channel. Where she live streams, like, what is this? Monster Hunter World and Final Fantasy XI. According to this person. I don't know. That's the voice actress of Sakurako and Yuri Yuri Cube and Mahosho de Monaco Magica and Hiragi Kagami and Lucky Star. Hiragi Kagami is actually my profile picture, my waifu, but whatever. I find anime escapism to be quite difficult anyway. So I don't take the waifus thing very seriously anyway. Or, yeah. Yeah. And someone was saying that in the Discord server, yeah. Mentioned that. Yeah, whatever. I should not upload this. Well, I recorded an embarrassing video like this the other day, or recently, and I uploaded it anyway. Which was that? Which was the last embarrassing video I made? I don't know. It was probably Team Fortress 2 Part 32, actually. I don't know. I don't know. I procrastinate some things. One of those things is reading books. I don't know if that's because of either I don't have interest in those particular books I'm reading, or if it's because of like some attention span thing, like some more broad thing, or both. But maybe now is a good time to go read American Psycho. Goodbye.